Yubble. Still my favorite.
Yubble.
Yubble.
Schnubble, schnubble.
Schnabble. What about Schnabble, Schnooble, Schnabble?
Schnubble, schnubble, my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, I hope Schnabble fucks me in the asshole.
Schnubble?
Schnabble.
The gross-looking bulldog?
I want that bulldog over my bulldog.
I'll come in its crinkles.
I want that fang in my asshole.
Delicious. Howdy, heckin' hello. Welcome to episode 16 of the What's New Player 2 podcast. We pulled a little sneaky on you, coming at you live the next night. And I'm not gonna give you any, realistic story about what happened. We played Fire Emblem.
That's a realistic story.
Well, no, I meant, how normally go out to the Bahamas, hunt down great white sharks.
Bitch, we're middle class. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to be rich to hijack a ship.
That's fair. Yeah.
We live in a place where guns are gifted out.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, welcome to episode... Oh, it's our Sweet 16!
It is our quinceañera!
No, that was last episode. You missed out on that opportunity.
Are you certain? Because...
Yes, we're 16 right now.
Yes, but
15 is quinceañera. They turn 15. That's
Right.
Quinceañero's 15. We're totally going to get called out on that by the two people. So, yeah.
I don't think anyone who watches us knows when a quinceañera is.
Probably not, but yeah, we're on SP16. Ooh!
And we're back.
Yeah.
So.
I can't believe we're already 16 years old.
Right?
Seems like just yesterday we were only one. Yeah. So.
Both of us have beaten the Golden Deer route.
Well, so Fire Emblem Three Houses came out last week. All we've been doing is playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. We both chose Golden Deer, and as of last night, because that's why we didn't record, we beat it. Well, at least we beat Golden Deer route. Overall, it's a really good game.
Yeah.
It has a fuck ton of replayability. Like, an actual good amount. And, regardless, if you do... So, personally, for me, I think it took me about 43 to 45 hours, I think, to beat. Around then.
That would mean that it took me probably about the same.
Probably. Roughly. I had to...
Although, you did it on hard mode, so...
Yeah, because I'm weird. But... Yep, I got to be with my man, Caspar.
And I ended up with Sylvain.
I am elated that I finally got it. It was a beautiful moment.
It was kind of cool.
I like
how they had you do it at the end.
Yeah, I like how they did it as supports in this one. They made it more of a happy ending kind of thing, and I am more than okay with that. So overall, spoilers, but
How about first we do a spoiler-free review?
Well, let's just do a review in general. So
well,
let's just review in general.
Doesn't someone who...
Well, no, we'll do a review, and then we can get to the story. If we want to pick out points in the story to talk about.
Okay.
So, combat-wise, it was probably... Well, so I definitely think or at least, the maps... The map layouts, personally...
They remind me of, Radiant Dawn.
They were like Radiant Dawn, but a little less memorable, I'll be honest.
There was a bridge level. And we all know how much you love those.
I will put you in a fucking pitfall with Oscar if you fucking tell me about that bridge one more damn time.
Oh, God.
Let's not.
You and Bridges.
Fuck Bridges. Fuck Bridget. Get it? It's a Petra reference.
Is it? Oh, yeah. She's from Bridget.
So, anyway, map design wise, not bad. There was a few that I liked, but I don't know. I feel like more other Fire Emblem games, I've had more at least memorable map maps in general. This one was at least in Golden Deer Route a little less memorable. I did like
There were a couple really memorable.
There were like
second to last chapters level.
Yes, second last one was good.
That one had my favorite music in the
that
game.
music went in hard. Oh, soundtrack, freaking wow.
They did good with this.
They did very good. Like they did a mix of usual generic Fire Emblem music, but they had like some like they modernized some of these songs and like they have a lot of like big drops in them, and it's when you actually go into battle and that music kicks up, that really that made it awesome. They brought back combat arts from Echoes, and I use them somewhat in Echoes, but I use them a crap ton in this one, like a lot, and they were so good, and some of them were very useful, especially for archers. And that's one other thing I had to say about this game: archers were so fucking good. They literally stopped the archetype with how archers were bad in Fire Emblem, because 90% of the time they really weren't that good. They dropped off. The only character that kind of was pretty good, from my memory, was like Luis in Blazing Blade.
What was it? One thing I really liked was that, at least on the Golden Deer route, because I haven't done the others, this is, I think, the first Fire Emblem game where I've liked almost all the characters.
Yeah.
I don't think there was besides the clown girl, there wasn't like
Kranya.
Kranya, yeah. Besides her, there wasn't like a single character.
Yeah, but they kind of threw her away in the Golden Deer route. That's
true. She might have more to do in some of the.
But as of right now, yeah.
As of right now, she's kind of just
villain-wise, they were kind of meh. I will give them that. Like they weren't that many memorable generals. Like they were just undead-looking people.
I still liked them.
I liked them too, but like I will admit,
I think Kranya was definitely the weakest one out of all of them.
Yeah, because like they definitely made her like she was going to be a lot more relevant, but she did two things.
I mean, she might be more relevant in the other paths.
I know.
I just started Blue Lions.
Yeah, we both did. We were funnily enough, we're doing roughly the same kind of path, but music's really good. I really did like the Persona aspects, or I gotta stop saying that.
The social cues.
I like the social aspects. Being able to run around the monastery.
That was fun up until like towards the end.
Towards the end, I just wanted to get over with. I'll be honest.
I need to up everyone's happiness, so I gotta feed them. But what do I do with the remaining 5 actions?
Yep, no, and that I agree with. Definitely by the end, though, the monastery was just kind of there. Even on hard mode, I was like, alright, I don't want to do this. Like, I just want to get the next chapter.
Yeah, because by that time, you already had all, if not most, of your units at the master
especially
level.
the ones that you actually used.
Yeah.
So
the only unit I didn't have mastered until the very end was Caspar. He literally, just before the last map, he only had like a 30% chance to do it, and I kept trying to have him do it, and literally as I'm about to hit mission, I go, let me try it one more time, and he gets it.
And I witnessed it, because I was there. His wife was there.
It was good.
Yeah. Oof.
I also really like how, supports with Byleth. It's, from at least what I've seen between Caspar and Sylvain, it's, you get to watch them, like, better themselves.
I mean, similar like that. Yeah, it was a lot of, at least for our mans, we're calling them that. It really was like to better themselves and like see them grow. You did have like some other characters, but like I say, like in Lysithia's case, it was for her case, it was more learning about her and like her background.
Yeah.
Which I also have to say, I will say, going into the Golden Deer, I was probably the least impressed with most of them at first. I thought like, okay.
Really, they were the most interesting to me at first.
To me, they really, not all of them were interesting. Like, Hilda looked...
The least interesting to me, like, at launch was Golden Deer. Like, before...
Yes.
Or not Golden Deer, Black Eagle.
Oh, Black Eagles was probably gonna be my choice, because I really liked... The majority of that cast I like, except for, like, Hubert, because I'm like, alright, you're gonna be a villain. Probably.
Yeah,
Otherwise... Caspar, we already knew my opinion. I liked Dorothea. I just liked how she looked, and she didn't look like to be like a bitch. She wasn't either.
She was sassy. I liked it.
I loved her. And Petra was cool. I like broken English characters in Fire Emblem, or broken blank.
I mean, same.
Yeah. Bernadetta she seemed fine. Linhardt was a meme, but yeah.
Linhardt was sleepy.
Yeah, he's a sleepy boy. I didn't care for much for his redesign, his update. His post time skip.
Yeah,
his hair just got longer.
I wasn't a fan of his. I wasn't. There were a couple.
There were a few I was.
For the most part, I liked all the Golden Deer's
I like the Golden Deer's looks, but I hated Leonie's post time skip portrait.
Really?
I didn't like how it looked. Like it looked like a Muppet. Like they picked like a weird angle to like have her face. Like they should have had her either looking at you instead of from like a side profile, or have her like looking like have her swap the other way so the hair isn't covering like most of her face and it looking very off. I
That's
know.
fair.
I'm trying to think who had a similar hairstyle that made it work better. I don't know. I just didn't like how
Lawrence.
I like how. Yeah, like why can't they have something similar to Lorenz where like he was facing, actually just like facing you technically, but yeah, all those Golden Deer characters, even though I stopped using like Lorenz and Raphael pretty early on, I am dreading
having to fight them.
Yeah. in our next playthroughs because that's gonna suck.
Yeah, right.
And also, okay, since both you and I agree with this, I'm gonna say probably our favorite unit in Golden Deer, Marianne.
Oh yeah,
definitely a favorite,
Mariana,
right?
I love her.
Marianne is definitely
Marianne, yeah.
Yeah, completely 180 from being literally that I'm a bother and no one likes me to being literally a 180, but like no, not like completely where it's like whiplash. It's like a nice progression growth, and it's like almost
I really like
tear inducing how much better she became, and she was a useful as fuck cavalry healer for us. Oh my god, I loved her. I'm just very happy to see her be happier and actually love her, like herself.
So wait, you had because minor spoiler, I'm fairly certain Claude cannot marry Hilda. Because didn't you have her A with Claude?
So I think I was thinking about it. I think I know how that works. So you can actually have pairs, by the way, so you can have paired endings with characters in this game, except you don't, there's not an S with it. It's just A. When I remember, I believe I had an A rank with Leonie first with Claude and then Hilda. So I think maybe how to get a pair ending with a specific duo, you need the A rank with them first. So like,
okay,
you have Marianne and Lysithea. If you want him with Marianne first, but you have Lysithea also as a rank, you gotta activate Marianne's first and then do Lysithea's to probably get those two to be paired up at the end.
See, I thought it was whoever did it second, or like whoever was the most recent.
No, because Hilda would have been my more recent.
All right.
So then I think it's first come first serve.
All right, so then I definitely am going to try that because they shipped them hard in that game.
Yeah, they definitely have a camaraderie, especially by their A support. Spoilers, but come meet my parents. Really? Yeah, you seem interested in them, so why not?
I mean, doesn't he say the same thing to Leonie or something like that? He says to someone else, "Come meet my parents." Not in the same way.
Not in the same way to where it seems a little more
romantic.
Well, even though he says it's not, but Claude basically speaks of romance.
Yeah, like you have the characters who are constant flirts, like Sylvain and Lawrence.
Well, Lawrence is like a air quote flirt. He's not really a flirt. He's kind of like
he is the Golden Deer's constant flirt because they each have like their own.
Yes, I know, and I love their support together. They're so good, especially the first one when they're like, Wow, that was pathetic. Let me show you how it's done.
Well, oh, Sylvain and Lorenz.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great support.
Oh,
That's a great ass support.
oh man, so I watched you crash and burn. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Wow, you
fails as well. Huh? So that's how it's done, huh?
Yeah, great. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other picks. I liked having a professor rank. I'm a little shocked that it doesn't stop at A+ for professor rank.
That's a well.
I thought it would have been S, at least. Maybe not. Well, probably A. Well, no, A+. I guess for like actual school. Most schools don't do S. I don't. Oh wait, Japan might do S. I think
Japan has an S grade.
I think Japan might have an S grade.
I
could be completely wrong.
I feel like that's like just a video game thing.
It could be. Anyway, but maybe that's why. Maybe A+ because school. I will say though. Also, I'm trying to think. So yeah, I think gameplay wise, it was really fun. Archers were really fun to play as, especially since our house was basically just archers.
I love the fact that you could get another long range mage sniper.
Oh my god, yeah. Very nice.
I realize now that I should have made Lysithea my long range mage sniper because
she was the best mage in that house.
I essentially had her be like stronger but closer, and Lauren's be like
strong but farther.
Bitch.
That's fair.
Hails of fire.
And I think that's one thing I really do have to say about this one. That the customization you have of every character was really awesome and super nice.
Oh hell yeah!
I think the only thing I slightly didn't like was with Byleth. After a certain point in the game, you get a specific class, and it's just better than everything else. So like, I don't know. There's really no point.
Same with Claude.
Yes, same with like the house.
And like
leaders.
you don't have to.
You don't have to, but
90%.
Cool. Besides that, 90% of the time they're just better. So why would you wanna?
You know what's funny is I realized that after the time skip and after Claude got his second unique class or his third, I started making I had 5 Wyvern units by the end game.
Yeah, I didn't have that many. I only had Cyril and Claude actually.
I had Cyril, Claude, Sedith, Hilda, and one more who I can't. No, it wasn't. It was Flane, and she was a Pegasus Knight.
Still kind of stuff. I'm just saying a flyer.
Yeah.
Story wise, at least for our Golden Deer route, did we ever say what was our favorite Fire Emblem stories?
Favorite Fire Emblem
plots?
I thought it.
I don't know if we ever said that.
I don't know if specifically that.
Well, we don't have to actually rank them. I mean, what would be 3 that would come to mind that you really enjoyed?
The Ike games.
Yeah, we'll count that as one. Because I would have done that too.
Echoes, and the first half of Awakening.
I think I have the same boat, honestly. Actually.
Oh wait. No.
Actually, no.
I liked Eliwood's game too much, so jumped out Awakening because that was only the first half.
Yeah, the first half was good. Awakening definitely dropped as much as I love that game. But
yeah, I love it, but
story wise, wasn't
halfway through,
nothing to write home about.
It tanked worse than GX's writing for season 3 and 4, season 3.
I'm gonna say we don't get season 4. Thanks for kids.
But we do get Ubel controlled Jaden.
Yubble.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Yubble. Alright, well, before we get to that, let's finish our Fire Emblem gushing. It's basically what this is.
Welcome to the Fire Emblem podcast.
No, we're not gonna be that niche yet. Well, who knows?
Yet?
Who knows?
What do you mean, yet?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, sorry.
Name one episode where we don't spend at least 10 minutes talking about it. You, much like that video where it's try to reach me, you cannot.
No. But I definitely think though from what it seems like, it's definitely gonna be the best selling Fire Emblem game.
It's
hands down.
Good.
It's very good. I think the story really is entertaining.
I need to see more of the DLC before I.
Oh, same. I didn't buy the DLC pass yet.
I wonder if that outfit they gave you can go over Robin's unique outfit. like the. Did I call Byleth Robin?
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
I literally looked at you like, buddy, wrong game.
I know, but like.
Anyway, maybe now since we have New Game Plus.
Yeah. New Game Plus is really cool.
New Game Plus is very generous.
Because it makes more use for the action points.
And it
not
makes
the action points.
Well, no, I mean using
renown.
Use it on the statues was useful, especially for.
I used it on one statue, got it all the way up to gold, and the rest of them about half the way.
All mine are actually decently evened out. But when I started New Game Plus, I'm like, I'm putting all on this. I will have to say I do because when you beat the game, there's a New Game Plus option, which really does, the hell's it called? Promote doing multiple playthroughs of the game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That because I would say this probably really is the most replayable Fire Emblem game.
Because you can take your essentially with the New Game Plus, you can do the whole thing, and up till what you've unlocked
in your old playthrough, you can literally
use renown points to buy back to it. So if you finished the Blue Lions with teacher
A
Professor
plus
rank A, you can buy up to A,
which is so nice because I literally started one of the first battles, and I literally had 3 adjutants. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I'm gonna have farming XP already for these units I have in the back right now, or if I can't use all of them.
Oh, you already upped your professor rank?
That was the first thing I did. You kidding me? I'm like, especially the adjutant system. I'm like, I want to have that. So even if I have units I can't use right now, they're at least gonna get some experience and no support up.
That's fair.
And then I did get it. I did use my renown points for a support Caspar, hoping that potentially gets him up easier to recruit early. So hopefully that's what will happen. I will let you know when I do get back to it. But
oh, speaking of recruit,
you're fine.
Speaking of recruits,
the recruiting system.
Fun little side fact for any of you out there who don't know this: if you play for the Golden Deer or the Black Eagles and you want Sylvain on your team, pick female Byleth,
and you get
him for free.
Insta-get, and it's actually amazing. And it was easy for Jay because that was your support choice. I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah.
I had to work for mine.
Yeah,
it was worth it. But
as long as you're female Byleth, he joins you.
Just automatically. Oh, he's best friends with Dimitri? Fuck him. Yeah, you got
Dimitri
tits.
Dimitri has been my best friend for my entire childhood. Whoa, that's a hot teacher. Hey, can I join your class?
It's so bad, but it's literally what happens.
And then if you're male, you have to be good in lances and
which I don't
charisma,
know. Oh wait, I was about to say I don't know if I'm gonna want to recruit him again. I'm like, oh wait, I'm on Blue Lions. I definitely have to say, out of the 3 house leaders so far, though, I will admit,
Claude's my favorite.
Claude's my favorite. But I really do have to admit, I think story-wise, I thought he's gonna be more. He was just kind of like a charming, kind of snarky.
He reminds me of a fusion of Ike and because he's got that whole break down the walls, everyone be accepting of each other kind of attitude.
That's fair.
Ike had.
I don't know. That's true. I don't know. I thought
he doesn't have the personality of Ike. He's got
no. He has.
He's a charmer.
I'll admit he has more personality than Ike.
Well, yeah, but that's because
Ike
was just kind of a don't be a dickbag to other people.
Yeah. No, I really like Claude. I don't know. I just thought he was gonna have slightly more of a twist, or I don't know, not
Dimitri ended up having the biggest twist in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I really want to know, and that's the thing. I feel like I'm more interested in Dimitri, I think, out of all 3 of them.
Right?
I really want to know,
what
why.
happens.
Why? Just why? He probably really was going to be my actual first choice if Claude just didn't woo me over it.
If Claude didn't say, you, me, Golden Deer, could be great together.
And then literally the voice actor literally just promoting the shit out of that and just milking it, which, good for him. I do the same exact thing. I mean, not saying that both the other actors for Dimitri and Edelgard didn't do it. They were doing it. They even took like a live picture together, and it's like really great. I don't know if I ever showed you it.
You might have. Was Claude's voice actor upside down?
No, that was the video of it.
I know in the video he hangs upside down, but I saw it might have been a photoshopped image where the three of them and he's upside down.
Oh yes, okay. I think that might have been it, where he was upside down. Oh, you know, I know also another one they did, like they just legitimately grabbed his feet
and yes, that's what.
Oh, okay, that might have been the one that I showed you.
Claude's Australian, mate.
Oh yeah, right, mate.
Although I will say, Edelgard did not surprise me.
But
like I saw her and I was like, she's gonna be
like a villain.
She's gonna be a dictator.
Yeah, I know. Like no, that one was kind of obvious.
She did not surprise me in the slightest.
But I don't know. I really didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I like Edelgard. At least as of right now, I kind of like her. I was shocked though with the one twist that they gave her. I'm like, really? I'm shocked that she would have been part of that. But,
that's fair.
So like, you know, she wasn't completely not completely shocking, but
all I know is I'm definitely gonna do her house last.
Yeah, because Dimitri interested me a little too much to be like, why? Even though
right?
Even though Edelgard, her twist does make me still want to see why you did that, but Dimitri is literally a 180. Like he seems to be a very nice boy. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, right? Like he was all about justice and
why the hell does Felix, if you ever recruited him, his supports literally are like, well, not even supports, like, if you talk to him in the monster, he'll talk about like, he's a beast, I gotta kill him, or like, you know, he's a monster. I'm like, what? Why? Felix, tell me.
Yeah, like,
and he doesn't tell me. I'm like, fucking tell me, bitch.
You're like, what? He's like, Dimitri's an animal. Okay, why? What happened? I can't tell you.
Why? Play our route.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that is cool.
Right? That's really cool. Yeah. But, also, apparently according to Polygon, I guess also probably because according to the, if you, play online, it'll get, it gets, like, the rankings and, like, how many people did this and that.
Yeah.
They did show how many people, the most popular character deployed.
Yeah. It was mostly Edelgard's thing, because most people...
It was Edelgard. I mean, also because, not gonna lie, they technically were really more marketing Edelgard the most, which I can see why.
Well, I'm fairly certain most people picked the Black Eagle's house.
Yeah, also because I think also that one part that I showed you that video of today.
Yeah.
So, because no other house seems to have that kind of option.
That's true.
Because there was never a part in the game where it literally says blatantly, this is a huge decision in the game. I'm like, oh. Okay.
See, to me, I wonder if it's all going to be part of it, like an overarching story.
I think it is. Because, well, think about it. It does.
Because it wouldn't make
sense.
sense.
In the video, it did say.
Yeah, but, like, to me, it wouldn't make sense if I joined the Blue Lions, and even though the Golden Deer I just won the war with, now all of a sudden the Blue Lions are.
Win the war.
Yeah, and it's like, well.
Well, maybe they win, like, some parts, but maybe, like, I think definitely the final boss is going to be different for each.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why they... I'm probably 100% wrong, theory about it is that the overarching plot is that, like, it starts one way, and then depending on your house...
Yeah, then you split.
And then, like, the canonical ending is... I feel like just because they...
Or you feel like maybe it's like a happy ending kind of thing, like... Claude's probably like the happy ending because it really was.
So what do you think? Claude's like the happy, Dimitri's like the neutral, and Edelgard's like the... Or Edelgard's the neutral, Dimitri's the... Maybe. I don't know. To me, it seems like the canonical ending for like would be like Claude's ending.
Yeah, I feel like canonical definitely would be because you kill
the final boss.
You kill the final boss, or at least you kill the recurring god.
The big bad.
The big bad. So,
which I mean, you could very easily kill the big bad in both the others, but I don't know. Just
I feel like thematically it wouldn't make sense because especially with Claude being a prodding guy who wanted to know more about you and just the church, so it made more sense to how it led up to that.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make...
Because I really don't think Edelgard would question the church that much.
Or be fighting this guy at the end.
Or fighting that guy at the end. Same thing with Dimitri. Dimitri, I just feel like would be too good of a boy.
I feel like Dimitri wants...
Dimitri's definitely going to either kill someone or accidentally kill someone and then literally does a 180 like that. Edelgard, I just seems like she doesn't like the church, so she fights against them. Unlike where Claude
wants to know
more about him and doesn't really follow them,
but doesn't.
But he's not gonna actively fight against it because he's
not gonna start a war over it.
No, like Edelgard does. Spoiler, but I mean, we did say she is basically the dictator. So,
and also there's the promotions had them all at war.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I was kind of hoping there'd be like at one point where the three lords would have to come together to fight something, but like it makes more sense.
It makes a shit ton more sense. I mean that's very JRPG-ish if they had just all them all called together. So I think it's better that way.
Oh, it's definitely better.
But yes, now I would have liked it to see them actually like kind of work together for once. Who knows? Maybe in that DLC story expansion or whatever that they're adding.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's probably going to be just a neutral path where you don't have any of them, and you probably side with the church.
I mean, that could be.
Probably is. I mean, because there's no... I really doubt that they're going to just be like, hey, here's our fourth house.
The Pink Flamingos. And, like, you go there and you have to pick out all the furniture. It's literally like Animal Crossing.
Happy Home Designer?
Happy Home Designer, but in Fire Emblem. And the leader is like...
Ho's mad. Get more
and
content
like,
before Animal
The
Crossing.
two leaders are like... This one, like, big buff gay dude. And this one... And the woman, like a 60-year-old woman.
Hello there, Sonny. Do you want to recruit me? I'm a very good dancer.
She's got, like, a mink scarf. And he's like... And the guy's just like... There is an art to home design. And, like, he just one hand smacks a plank of wood, and it shapes into, like, a vase. Wood doesn't shape into vases.
It doesn't matter. I got what you meant. Yeah, but really a solid game, and really, I think has really huge replayability, because, look, we're already starting our second playthrough.
Oh, yeah.
So,
started it almost immediately.
Yep, even though I probably am gonna...
take it slower this time?
Nah, I mean, I took it pretty slow. By the end, didn't, but I was taking it pretty slow. But I'm probably going to distance myself away from the game a little bit more because everyone in our friend group, even our one friend I was not expecting to get it this immediately, has been having a fucked up sleep schedule because of it.
Yeah.
It has literally fucked up our week because we just keep playing it. And 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 thinking about it. And thinking about it. And playing with it. Yeah. Random... And... I think I like 2 more Fire Emblem things in me, and then I should probably move on.
What?
No.
It's only been half an hour.
Oh, God. I mean, it was coming. So, favorite character that isn't the Golden Deer.
Favorite character that isn't from the Golden Deer? Sylvain.
Shamir. I fucking loved her. I like badass mercenary women.
That's fair.
And also I just kind of liked, she too, like Claude, was an outsider and even fought in a war, and then she traveled all the way by herself to Fodlan. And, she doesn't hold anything against the kids of the parents or siblings that, went to war with her country and, killed, like, everyone. And I'm like, that is hugely mature and just awesome. And you're still, like, a badass woman who teaches, people, and you're a skilled archer and.
You know, I'm gonna switch to Cyril.
Cyril's
really
up there
cool.
too. You know, he's up there. I really did like the professors and other like.
Hanneman and.
Hanneman probably least out of them. And Sedith. I didn't care for Sedith.
You didn't like Sedith?
I liked him, but like I wasn't like.
I liked
as of right now, I'm not like, oh my god, I loved you. You're my favorite.
I liked his support with Hilda. He walks up to her and he goes, "So you're not in training?" She goes, "Yeah, I was feeling sick." And he goes, "Oh, okay. Also, didn't you like hurt your leg, so that's why you weren't doing this that day?" Yeah. How is that? It's healed. Okay. Also, didn't you have a cough when and she goes, yeah.
Just keeps listening up the
Yeah, and he goes, okay. Well, you know, you better be careful, you know, take more care of yourself. Also, you know, maybe you should help your friends out every once in a while, considering they're being so understanding of your medical issues. And then he walks away and she goes, "Why can't he just yell at me?"
Oh, I see. I didn't use that much, so I didn't get that support. Like I do that now.
That particular one is really funny.
That's a good one. That's a very good one. Yeah, and also ending on Fire Emblem right now. But besides Heroes, going back to that real quick, Choose Your Legends is coming relatively soon, so hopefully we're gonna get a video. Probably like in the next like 2 weeks. We could hopefully get Big Dick armor. If we don't get Big Dong armor,
Big Dong.
Big Dom, I'll be a little sad, but I'm so pumped to see that banner.
Oh yeah, same.
Oof, I can't wait.
I'm pumped to see 75% of that banner.
Yeah. No, I think that's literally almost the consensus.
Yeah.
And Shothis is mythic hero for this month. So that was just, you know, obvious. Yeah.
So the hero came out in Smash Bros.
Yes, that was my next topic.
And without going into it, like without describing the nuance of it.
Yeah, no, you all watched the video already, so we don't need to explain it.
Well, like just a quick.
Most of them played it though.
Overly simplified version.
He's literally an
It's
RPG.
Link with a Samus neutral B and Robin Woobly Woos.
No, it's just literally an RPG character. If you play Dragon Quest, then you know exactly how he's gonna play. He's not like a typical Smash character.
He's not like all those other Smash characters. He doesn't wear makeup.
No. But you know, he's super fun.
He is.
Neither of us have played Dragon Quest games. I'm the one that's probably most interested in it, but I haven't had the time or money. But yeah, he's super fun to play as. I really do like the actual RPG mechanics that he has, where he has a mana meter, and he gets a random, 4 random magic. I think it's 4.
Yeah, 4 random spells.
Random spells, and I really like that, and I think it's really cute. And
that's his down special.
Yes. So
I like my favorite move of his is probably the lightning bolt one. I don't know.
That's a fun one. I don't know what the name of it either is.
Kazap.
Oh, Kazap.
Yeah, it's Kafriz, Kazap.
It's fun though. It's just fun. Everyone likes Thwap. I think apparently that's a meme in the Dragon Quest community.
Thwack.
Thwack.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good move too. It kills at high percentage.
That's what I thought. I thought.
Yeah, it's a Reaper Scythe.
Oof. Yeah. He's really fun though, and you know, it's just really nice to see that game's still getting really nice new content with new characters. And I do like so far how Sakurai's been doing these new characters with you know, releasing them and then also doing like a new update with it.
Yes.
So like that gives you even more reason to go back to the game.
Like with every new character
comes like a new version update.
Yeah.
And this one was
Ivysaur got nerfed a lot.
Who?
Ivysaur, he got nerfed a lot.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, he needed it. He was very broken.
Okay.
His
I don't.
His hitbox for his plant jizz was like half the size of Zimbabwe.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't know. I mean, I looked at it on the patch notes, but that game I don't care for as much.
I don't care about the patch notes whatsoever.
I know. I didn't look at it, or I haven't seen people talk about it.
All I know is Ivysaur's shit is visibly smaller. Like it went from like about my arm's width to maybe about like that.
A little more fair distance. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a lot more fair, but
Mhm.
like it shrunk from the continent of Africa down to Alaska.
Okay.
Still very good though.
Yeah. But
The hero's also got a pretty good spike.
he does have a very good spike when you hit it. Also, he has his random hits of critical,
Yes,
which I like. I do like his
critical
random
hits
changes
is
of
hilarious.
crits. Yeah, bleh.
He's a very funny character, which
Which I think that's supposedly how Dragon Quest is like it's like a funny, lighthearted but fun JRPG. Eventually I'll pick it up. Don't know which one. Probably 11 because it's coming on the Switch. Because JRPGs are beautiful portably, but as of right now, yeah.
So when do you think they'll announce the next character?
After Banjo, I don't know, and that's one thing I definitely am like curious about. Like I do like how, they really, they announce like the character at like some point in the months. Could be at E3, could be at Gamescom, could be Tokyo Game Show, or just in a Nintendo Direct. But I do like how like they don't really talk about it, and then, but yeah. So I like how they just kind of drop like like it's like, oh, this week, look out for this video of Sakurai talking about the Dragon Quest hero and a release date. It's like, oh, cool, and it's like, oh, it's tomorrow. I'm like, oh no, it's today, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
I like the fact.
I do like how they just kind of drop it.
I like the fact that he was like, normally we do very edited videos.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch
and
it,
then he
so.
goes- well, at the beginning he goes, "Hi, I'm Sakurai. Normally we do edited videos where we put a lot of like cuts and whatnot into it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. We don't have the budget for that right now." So he just starts playing it, and he shows off the hero, and then he goes, "I'm gonna show you him in action," and he just bodies a computer. Like he's just he.
I would think he'd be able to do that.
No, but it's so funny to watch because like he goes, "Uh-oh, he's got his smash meter," throws the computer off the side of the edge and spikes it. Not gonna let him use it.
I have to watch that later. I haven't watched it because I figured honestly, oh, he came out. I basically like
It's worth watching for Sakurai. That man is a treat.
probably I can imagine. So yeah, after Banjo, who I'm assuming is not going to be coming out until like October.
Yeah, probably around then.
I'm trying to think when the heck did Banjo Kazooie come out originally? Because maybe he's going to be try to be cute and have him release around then.
I don't know. I didn't even realize Banjo was gay. I feel like what's it? Gamescom might be a little too soon to expect a new release because what's that? That's like
No,
August
me neither.
20th?
I'm just saying.
Like August 20th.
Oh, June. Never mind.
I mean, like,
Banjo Kazooie's released in
Banjo
June.
Kazooie's coming out in June.
No, God.
Although I could actually see them being like, "Heroes out, now you just gotta wait for Banjo," and then just being like, before Banjo comes out, be like, "Oh, also this."
Well, yeah. Well, I feel like they would do that separately.
Wait until after Banjo.
No, they could do it before Banjo. I mean, remember they did do it that double announcement.
Yeah. So I feel like
Well, and Banjo's already being worked on, so like it wouldn't be too surprising if they just made
they're just like,
a trailer for they could do what they did with Joker and just make a trailer first.
yeah,
And
just
no
go to
gameplay.
Go to Gamescom, and then like everyone's sitting down, and then out of nowhere,
Because they're going this year.
oh, they are.
That's why I'm saying that. They could potentially say something about it. They might not. They probably won't. But
They're gonna be like, Sakurai's gonna come up on stage and be like, I'm here to talk to you about new games coming to Nintendo Switch.
he won't be there.
Hold on. And then they'll throw up SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and he'll go, "What's this?" And then SpongeBob will open up his mailbox, and there'll be a letter inside. And then SpongeBob's in Smash. If he played like from Battle from Bikini Bottom, he'd be a fun character. But like, he's not a video game character, I know. This is just a fun joke.
Anyway, but as of right now, I think Nintendo only really said like they're showing off ports, like Witcher 3 and Dragon Quest. So I don't think that there's gonna be anything else really
I mean, I doubt it, but like,
newsworthy, whether it's Smash or not.
yeah. Well, like, I think they're probably telling the truth, but Nintendo's done that in the past.
No, I know. I'm not saying they wouldn't, but I feel like probably would be like that, probably like Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, it's like
which I'm probably still not gonna get.
It's possible they'll do another character announcement, but it's probable they won't.
If not, they probably won't do it. They will definitely will do one by the end of the year because I think
they want to get them all out by the end of the year.
Not by the end of the year.
Yeah, it was something like that.
No, by February 2020. So they're probably gonna do one. I'm trying to think. We still have what, 2 more?
Yeah.
They
have
they have 2
Banjo
more
to release and 2 more to announce.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like 2 more. They said like February 2020. That's when they're gonna try.
I feel like that's gonna creep up though because like Banjo, if he comes out in October, that's
it could be October,
November, December, January, and February. That's like 4 months. I feel like for Banjo, it'd have to be.
I mean, Smash came out in December. It took Joker around 4 months because the game was like still being like whatever. And then we got an announcement for both characters in June for E3. Hero came out in a month.
Banjo, they said, was in the fall.
So he could be coming out by the end of September or October. So therefore, then they announced another character by then. They say winter 2019.
I feel like
they could release that character by.
I feel like to make it work though, they'd have to, before Banjo comes out, show off the trailer for the next character.
Yeah. They could. Definitely could. That's probably how it'll work out. I really don't have it. I have no idea who's going to be next. I really don't. I mean, most of these characters I really couldn't think of.
I mean, they've thrown me for a fucking loop.
Yeah, I mean, they threw me for a loop. I mean, I got Joker. They gave us Banjo and Hero, which I think is awesome. I don't know who's next. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to try another one from Microsoft or they're going to do another one from Capcom or
Master Chief coming in to save the day.
Or they get someone from Sony.
They could. They could be like, whoa!
Yeah, everyone's thinking it would be either Crash or
Spyro. Why not Sly? I feel, or maybe like Nathan Drake. If they get a Sony rep, I feel like it
would rather be Crash or Nathan.
Would it be because Spyro could have also been in it?
But it's not taking a PlayStation
or like
anymore.
Maybe Kratos. I don't. It would have to be.
Kratos wouldn't work.
It'd have to be something they're really known for. So maybe the Uncharted series.
Even though that's done now, I feel like they would rather use a series that's still kind of like more popular and would.
Well, what series do they have that never stopped? Like
that's a good one.
The only series
that is
Sony
first
has
party
that's still technically going on is like God of War.
No, technically Last of Us. That's only 2 games, but the second game is not even out yet. So that's still technically still going. Uncharted done. That was done like early in the PS4 life cycle.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So a lot of the games that they make are just either like one-offs or everything else is like a third party published.
I think a lot of it is going off of like what's really, really wanted by people.
Well, yes, clearly, definitely. Literally look at the DLC list that we got so far. It's literally characters that are people want it or huge. Joker, Persona 5 is the biggest Persona game right now, or at least especially when it's out. Everyone played it. People that don't play JRPGs played it and beat it. It was a huge game. People bought into it. They loved it. So that made sense. And Sakurai played it and liked it. It took cues from Persona 5. So therefore that makes sense why he was thrown into Smash. Hero, Dragon Quest is huge in Japan. Fucking huge.
Oh,
so that makes sense. And Banjo-Kazooie shuts everyone fucking up.
Banjo-Kazooie shuts everyone fucking up. Well, see, I never really minded the Banjo-Kazooie fans.
No.
They're not annoying.
No. I know. I only say that half meanly.
I get it though, because like there are certain characters like King K. Rool where it's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, it was really just because people kept telling, oh, put him in. Like, I get it. You guys haven't had a game for him in forever. He was technically our generation's, like, Super Mario Brothers. So, like, everyone liked that game and everyone grew up with it. So I get it. That's their, like, childhood icon. I'm not saying Mario wasn't, but that I get it. That's our, like, circle's icon. So I get it. But God, it was still kind of annoying seeing him constantly thrown in after a while.
How everyone's top 10 Smash predictions were like
Banjo.
Banjo.
I still don't get, and I hate it. It's
I get it. He was neat in the Mario game, the one Mario game.
the
that
one.
He was in. But,
I don't think he was even. I know he was like a party. He was like a main party member, but I don't think he had like that much story relevance. Like,
he was a star warrior with an impronounceable name who took over the body of a doll and said, "Just call me by the name of this doll, Gino." And he had an attack that could one-shot every enemy in the game except for bosses, I think.
Okay, but like regardless, I
didn't play RPG.
I didn't even either, so I don't have. Yeah, I know technically it doesn't help. It doesn't. It doesn't help that we don't have experience with it, but I still don't think it makes sense. And like, I'm trying to think. Otherwise, aside from
I want Zach Hadel in Smash Bros.
Who?
Psychic Pebbles. Have you never seen him? He's half of Hellbenders with Oni. I'll show you. You'll know his voice. You will 100% know his voice.
I'll probably know the voice, but that's.
Did you see the most recent JonTron video?
No, I need to.
He voices the world's strongest gamer, and it's he has the perfect voice for it.
I'll have to watch it. Yeah. So. Oh, I'm trying to think if there was anything else I was gonna mention. Fongul, honestly, like.
What is Fongul?
I think it's like some. I don't know. I use it as like, God damn it, sometimes.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like a game named Fongul.
No.
I was like, all
right. Crap. Wow, this is bad.
So, one thing. This is completely out of nowhere. Well, no, I brought it up earlier. Some problem fixes that I really hope they make in Rehydrated, Battlefield Kingdom Rehydrated, because the game was a solid game. Only a few gripes. Camera needs to be fixed. I don't think there's a soul alive who will suck that game's dick, but then overlook the camera. The camera was awful. Well, it was awful at parts. When you most needed it, it wasn't there. But that I would really like to see fixed. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Sandy, her button prompt to do the glider needs to change from jump, press it a third time, hold it down, to jump, press it a second, jump, hold it down. Let's see, what else? A small thing, I kind of want them to make, like, Squidward playable in some regard. I don't know.
He wasn't playable?
No. He was in a lot, he was a big part of the story and in a lot of the cutscenes. And there was even a robot Squidward that was supposed to be fightable. And actually, they're bringing back Robot Squidward, and you're going to fight him. So I kind of hope you can play as Squidward. I don't exactly know what he would add to it, because, like, I'm thinking maybe, like, going up walls because of his suction cups, or, he could, like break glass or something with his clarinet. There's a couple of things I could think he could do. There's not too terribly much. Another fun thing they would be able to add would be, like, in the SpongeBob movie video game, you could unlock costumes by doing, like, challenges and, like, finding them around the world. So, like, alternate costumes based on, like, different points of the series. Like a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy one would be awesome. Krusty Krab outfit would be awesome. Just, mostly just a wish list. Except for the camera thing. That very much.
That's just a must. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, anime-wise, like, there's really nothing really...
Fire Force is pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched that. Oh! Dr. Stone's not bad. Watching Dr. Stone. It's not too bad. I'm interested in the premise, honestly. I haven't caught up because of Fire Emblem. Yeah, because, not gonna lie. Oof. When I say, personally, Fire Emblem took up a lot of my time this week, it took up all my time. So, yeah.
Oh, so just in case you, anyone didn't know, tonight, actually, tomorrow tonight, a certain movie is coming out, and I'm going to see it tomorrow. It looks to be an action movie, fantastic piece.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw. It's coming out.
You could talk about that.
Late tonight. Like, there's a 10 o'clock showing tonight at a certain theater that my cousin's going to, that I was like, I probably shouldn't go to that because, work in the morning. But the movie is, I've probably given the description of it. It is Jason Statham, who, as I've said before, you will never be able to hear his name and make it sound normal in your head as soon as someone says Jason Statham. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and they are like buddy cops. And Jason Statham, I said it. See, it just pops out. It'll, no matter what, it'll start popping out.
Okay. As long as you know that you said it.
I noticed it. Yeah.
Okay.
But his sister gets in trouble with a man who identifies as Black Superman, who is a genetically enhanced super soldier who runs like a mercenary group, and they end up having to like fight him with guns and shit, chase him through the city. And I'm fairly certain the climax of the movie takes place on a Polynesian island where The Rock goes home and he's like with Jason Statham, and he goes, and Jason Statham's sister, Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's, and Shaw is Jason Statham.
Okay.
So, Shaw and Shaw's sister go with Hobbs to Hobbs' house, and he says to his mom, "I'm sorry to bring this to you," and she's like, "You're family." So then he goes, "We're gonna need cars and guns," and then they find cars, and he goes, "Where are the guns?" And she goes, "I got rid of them. They're dangerous." And Shaw goes, "Oh yeah, it's a very smart decision." So then they challenge this $2 million mercenary group that have guns and rockets and stuff in like traditional Polynesian garb, and they launch a flaming truck at the helicopter. And there's one scene that's in every single trailer that I cannot wait for, and it is they are driving a car and like drifting along a cliff's edge, and The Rock has a chain connecting from their car to the helicopter, each half of the chain in his arms, and he is pulling the helicopter down towards them to crash into the ground. I cannot wait. He really is Black Superman.
It's really nice when there's some good-ass, mindless action movies out there still.
Oh yeah, like John Wick 3. John Wick 3 was great.
Never watched it. Never watched any of the John Wicks. I'm bad. I'm uncultured when it comes to current movie trends and
I mean, I couldn't tell you what happened in John Wick 3. All I can tell you is the action was phenomenal.
But that's most of. I feel like that's most of the movies. I think
it wasn't The Raid good. It definitely wasn't The Raid.
See, I haven't seen that either.
I only say that because in The Raid, bullets matter. Like, you know how in like even in Hobbs and Shaw they're gonna do it where you got like a 6-shooter and you fire 7 shots.
Yeah.
In The Raid, you have a gun with a max clip of 16. You can shoot. They shoot 16, and then it's out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm bad when it comes to movies. I don't watch many. I don't care to watch many. All I do is watch anime now, and even then, I don't watch it constantly. I watch like a few episodes, then I'll play a game. Or go on YouTube. Or do nothing. Or work.
I don't like the... I'm not going to say I don't like the popular movies, but
No,
I don't
that's
like
not
like the horror movies or like the documentary movies.
Oh, I hate documentary movies. Unless it's something I'm interested in, like video games.
I used to watch a lot of the Planet Earth because that stuff's fun to me.
That's...
But my type of movies are usually like, I really love The Princess Bride. Like, comedy movies are definitely my thing, and action's like a close second. But I also like weird movies. Like, Rubber was fantastic. It was so bizarre. It's about a tire named Robert who gains psychic powers and goes on a murder spree. Oh. They never once tell you his name is Robert. You have to read the description to get that. So me and my cousins came up with a joke where there's a cut piece of footage where there's like someone hiding and the tire rolls up next to their face and goes, "Soy Roberto." Or, sorry, it's, "Yo soy Roberto." And then kills the guy. And that makes it so much funnier to me. But I also like, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What were you?
No, you didn't. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I just unfortunately have nothing to really add to this conversation right now, so I'm just listening.
There's a movie called Falling Down.
Yes.
Where this guy, I can't remember his name, he is just having a bad day and he's just fed up with it. He hasn't even gotten to work yet and he's just fed up traffic and he's like, you know what? I'm going home. And he keeps having scenarios happen to him where someone will, like, kind of antagonize him, and he'll just end up dragging it, like, up and up and up, and the stakes will just keep, like, at one part he'll be asking a cashier to make change of $1 so he can use the payphone.
Yeah.
And then the next section, and then like a minute and a half later, he'll have stolen the bat from the cashier who was about to use it on him and starts breaking shit in the store because of how unfair high prices are. Then he's walking across a hill and some guy says he likes his briefcase. And then another minute, he's beating the guy with a bat, stealing his pocket knife. Then the same guy comes back to do a drive-by. He bends down to, like, tie his shoe or something, and they drive by and end up crashing in a car. So then he picks up their gun and shoots the guy in the leg. And it's just that kind of crazy shit.
That is very crazy shit.
Oh, it's so good. Like, it's not a comedy movie.
Yeah.
But, like, it's so good.
Yeah. I think that might actually wrap it up for this episode, since I figured it was gonna be the case, but
it was mostly Fire Emblem.
It's mostly just Fire Emblem.
I mean, that's not like a surprise. You
it's not a surprise.
And you go, oh, what's the Fire Emblem cast doing today?
Honestly, sometimes I do kind of sometimes reconsider my head. Should we rename him? Like, no.
Just like,
no. I mean, we don't strictly, and it really wouldn't be an hour, even though sometimes we don't need to stretch it for an hour. But So, but yeah.
I mean, let's not forget that we actively derail ourselves from Fire Emblem. I'm certain it can keep going.
It could. I mean, but also it was kind of just a long time coming since Three Houses was shown off, and then it came out. So,
well, this one we went into knowing what was gonna happen.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah. So you want to fuck Schnabel now? I
mean, I don't, because I'm fairly certain it's a child, but Granbull, you know.
Alright, fair. Yes, we'll go Granbull then. You want to watch me fuck him, or you want to fuck him with me?
Granbull's hole big enough for the two of us.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Love you.